I reached out to Scotty Riggs, my tag team partner. I got a text back from him that he has been living in his car for the last 6 or 7 weeks. It just tore me up. So I texted him back and just said, hey man, I can fix it. Give me a call.
Marcus.
Hey buddy, what's up, man?
A little bit of this, a bit of that. Just life in general, I guess you could say. Been living in the car for about 5 or 6 weeks now.
You lost your house?
Yeah, got foreclosed on.
And he kind of just played it off like, yeah, no big deal. And I think for us, we're like, no big deal. It's like, it's a big deal.
I'm like, look, man, are you kidding? You're in your car. What do you mean, And, the mother passed away and his brother owed him a bunch of money and it was just a really bad story. And I go, look, man, I said, I'm a few months clean. I'm in Dallas's, accountability crib up here by myself. I think you should come up and visit for a couple of days, hang out with me, laugh, cut up a little bit, have people around you that care about you.
Yeah, I'll definitely think about it. Don't want to take advantage of, I guess.
He didn't want to do it. I couldn't believe it, but he didn't want to do it. He mentioned his tires were bald. And I go, Scotty, I'll put money on your tires. Get up here, man. You got to be kidding.
That kind of flipped the switch and my mind just went, okay, maybe it's supposed to happen. He knew the buttons to push, in a sense, or he remembered the buttons to push, of just being relentless with his love for me, I guess is the easiest way to say it, as a brother, as a friend.
We hung up after a few minutes and then he called right back. I'm putting money down. Get here. First thing tomorrow morning, go get your tires put on there. And if he hadn't done that, it'd be a different story.
Turn out you're choked up. Would anybody even know if I died tonight for any reason? Next thing the phone rings and it's Marcus. That's what got me from putting one on my chest.
Nobody, I don't think, had an idea of really what the story was going to come out of Scotty, which was, possibly taking his life the day I called.
If he hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. And I told him that the other night. And he looked at me and he goes, I'm glad you're here.
We're all about, owning the story you tell yourself. The 6-inch piece of real estate in between your ears, that inner voice. And Scotty's voice, obviously, if you're going to kill yourself, it's not good.
But a lot of times I just didn't want to do anything because of how my mouth was, because of how my physical body was, my exhaustion. Didn't want to be in public, didn't enjoy it anymore.
He felt so out of place because he felt like he didn't want the charity. And it wasn't the charity, it was like want to help our buddy. You got to change that story of the negativity and not worthy, man. Because if I didn't think you were worthy, you wouldn't be here. The really great thing about what we do is we could help rebuild Scotty with our DDPY program, but also the power cuffs. We could get him back in the gym, lifting light weight and build his body back.
Getting up here and be around the right people, the right perspectives, right attitudes, they've accepted me for how I am right now. And they want to help me get past this. And once I kind of get challenged like that, I can succeed. I can start making conscious decisions and get my mental edge back. In a short amount of time, I'm very surprised how my body, the muscle memory, is something where I can only imagine in another 6 months where I'll be physically, where I'll be emotionally, where I'll be mentally.
He started getting excited about his body, but he was still missing something.
For months now, it's been almost 2 months, I've had no teeth. And it's just been even with you guys around, it's been a lonely existence. I know we're all around each other and we physically build each other. This is the physical part nobody can build in me.
When you ain't got that smile, it's really hard. And we had a company that we'd work with, and they gave me the power to give like a full grill to one of our Positively Unstoppable Challenge people. I knew I had that card, but I knew that they were gonna have to see, like they saw in Ken Dore, like a dramatic change, like work that was really put in. And they came out here. They worked out with me and him at the same time.
I think for us, we know what the reward can be. We know that there's a payoff. And sometimes when people are doing all this hard work, they don't know it.
Well, you know, I found it interesting you're talking about how in short periods of time, you know, you can change who you are. You know, 6 months, you've changed your physical fitness, you've changed your mentality. I think that's one of the things that Nuvia is really good at. You know, like we change people's lives in 24 hours.
Yeah.
And it seems like you've done the work, brother. We want to give you a smile. It's my pleasure.
Didn't think it would happen. Again, it's something you always think about, you always kind of hear about, but just never really think it's gonna happen.
Well, I hope you're ready for an adventurous week because we actually got a flight to Salt Lake tomorrow. We're gonna get your teeth taken care of this week. In 24 hours, you're gonna have your new smile.
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, brother.
Come here. Thank you.
Hey, you put the work in, bro.
I've been following this story for some time now, and I understand like where he came from, and to see all of this come together is absolutely incredible. If you listen to the guy, you feel inspired by him. One thing that I know about Nuvia Dental Implant Center and the team is we come through. This whole permanent teeth in 24 hours thing is absolutely remarkable. One of the first steps in our process is giving our patients a CT scan. And what a CT scan does is it lets us know what the bone condition is of that particular patient.
Looking at the patient scan, it looks like the bone's pretty good, but there are some areas where it's a little bit thin. We won't fully know how good this bone is and how dense it is until we actually start doing the procedure.
In the smile design, he has to visualize what he's going to look like with this new smile. We took some images of him. We then designed a couple of options for him, whether it's a rounded profile of his teeth, more square, more natural. He got to see those teeth over photoshopped over his smile so he could pick exactly what he wants his teeth to look like.
He can't get a good solid implant in the bone. It could make it so that the patient doesn't get teeth the next day. So that's our number one goal, is to not have that issue. We want the patient to be able to have teeth the next day and not a denture.
See you outside, boys.
All right, we just got done with surgery with Scotty. When we got in there, everything looked great. The implants went in wonderful. We're super excited for Scotty, and I'm excited to deliver his teeth to him.
We do a smile reveal. It's super special because that comes 24 hours after the surgery. And for a lot of our patients, they haven't smiled. They haven't seen themselves with a full set of teeth smiling in years. And so this moment is huge for everybody. We got Diamond Dallas Page, his man Steve. They have not seen Scotty with a full set of teeth yet. And Scotty doesn't even know that DDP is gonna be here.
The reason why we came up to see Scotty's reveal is whenever we help someone, it's not to promote what we do as a company. It's because that's what Dallas and I love doing. Like we love helping people fulfill their potential.
Today's the day, brother. I mean, every little thing that has been built up towards, every little thing that you guys have helped towards is, is culminating. There's so much more you can say other than smile, and life. The rest of life, not just existence, starts today.
If he could put all that work in, I could get up, fly across the country, be here for him again, and then fly back tonight.
Oh, wow.
Look good, man. You mean you look better than this guy, right? Wow. From that guy to that guy.
That is crazy.
In 6 months?
That was the whole goal for me, was not to look that good. Like I said, he overshot that. But to take that guy and give him a life back. Are we gonna show him or not, man?
All right, here we are, Scotty. This is a whole new smile.
Wow.
Woo!
That's unreal. Thank you. Never thought I'd have this smile again, to be honest with you. Never thought I would.
I was happy for him because I knew that was the last thing. He'd done everything else. And he put a lot of mental work, working on his mental health. I'm not worried about him even thinking about killing himself anymore.
That's just amazing. It's a new life.
New life.
Before I kept this existing, with every decision I made, every time I tried to hide everything, it was to exist, went to live. And I got reasons, all these reasons to go, just get to work, keep working.
Now he has purpose. And people need purpose.
With all the dental issues I had before, there were a lot of things I wasn't able to eat, and I've been able to enjoy a few meals that I hadn't before. Didn't ever think I'd be having this taste, this texture, this ribeye in my mouth to eat again. And here I am doing it. It's unreal.
Everything was great with Scotty, and they're restarting Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, which was Dusty Rhodes' old promotion. Scotty used to be a big part of that, so they asked him to do an interview. And the last question that they asked him wasn't something that any of us expected.
Well, I have a question for you. We have this idea to use the TCW All-Stars. If you're willing to do it, it's an 8-man, and it'll be old school as hell.
Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, it'll be very easy.
When's the last time you got in the ring?
Last time I got in the ring, 15 years ago.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's like riding a bike.
If I would have been asked like this a year or so ago, I would probably not answer the call. Probably have come up with every excuse in the world or just said, nah, I'm not ready to do it. I finally had a light in my eyes that even I noticed before that wasn't there. There's a darkness to me. That there is a light now, and it's for two main reasons. The body's back in shape, the teeth back in shape. I definitely appreciate the work others have put into me, the work I put in myself that I know I've earned. I wouldn't rebuild the muscle tone if it weren't for the power cuffs. Help me work everything easy, work everything without putting a lot more torque on myself like I did in the past, and get the same results.
He is a former WCW Tag Team Champion, a member of the Flock. He is Scotty Riggs!
I don't feel like I'm getting older anymore, I just feel like I'm getting wiser. Just more embracing each day instead of going, well, I'm just glad this day is over.
Oh, what a drop kick! Are you kidding me? From the legendary Scotty Riggs, a picture-perfect drop kick. Hashtag you still got it.
The biggest thing that we want people to take away from Scotty's journey is that no matter where your life is and how bad you think things are, you have the ability to change your situation and really transform not only your physical self, but your mental self, and everything that you see in the world, you can change it.
Every single person who walks in here, they've lost hope. And if you look at them right before they get here and when they leave, it's two different people. I don't think you can put a price on somebody's smile.